right, in other global climate stories, the United Nations top court started an unprecedented hearing aimed at setting legal guidelines for how countries should protect the planet against climate change and help vulnerable nations combat its devastating impact. While the UN court hears the case, protesters gathered outside the top court calling for climate justice. The International Court of Justice took up the largest case in its history, hearing the plight of several small island nations helpless in combating the devastating impact of climate change, and they feel that it endangers their very survival. The nations demand that major polluting countries to be held accountable. Now, after years of lobbying by island nations who fear they can simply disappear under rising sea waters, the UN General Assembly asked the International Court of Justice last year for an opinion on the obligations of states in respect of climate change. And any decision by the court will be non-binding advice and cannot directly force wealthy nations into action to help struggling countries. However, it will be more than just a powerful symbol, since it can be the basis for other legal actions, including domestic lawsuits.
The advisory opinion for the Pacific people means a significant lot. We've got the whole world here to discuss about the climate crisis. These processes can be frustrating for many, but we have to try every avenue so that we can protect what is so dear to us, which is our cultures, which is our languages, which is our lands, and all of our livelihoods and lives.
Representatives from Vanuatu and other low-lying at-risk islands in the Pacific Ocean opened marathon proceedings at the International Court of Justice. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, more than 100 countries and organizations will make submissions on the topic, the highest number ever before the Hague-based court. The hearings at the scenic Peace Palace comes days after bitterly negotiated climate deal at the COP29 summit in Azerbaijan. While the polluting countries ultimately agreed to fine at least $300 billion a year by 2035 to help poorer nations transition to cleaner energy sources and prepare for increasing climate impacts such as extreme weather. Now, developing countries condemned the pledge as too little and too late. And the summit's final deal failed to include a global pledge to move away from burning planet-heating fossil fuels.
Excellence.